What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to 10 different thrift stores and buying 10 different sneakers all in one day to see what we can find, what steals of deals we can find. Now, along with that, at the end of the video, we're going to be donating some of these sneakers to the homeless shelters here in Atlanta. Just go ahead and give back, because I don't want to be taking shoes from these thrift stores that people could be using. So we're going to try to do that, give back. I'm excited to see what we can find, though, because a lot of these stores, we've seen some Jordans, we've seen some stuff like that. So let's go ahead, see what we can do. We got a lot of stores to hit today. Let's go. Number one. Got some basketball sneakers. I believe these are Paul George's. Size 14 sneakers. Got some drawings on them. $8.99. Let's go to the next one. Alright, this store literally had zero sneakers. No shoes that classified as sneakers between men's, women's. There's no classified sneakers, so that's an L on that one. Yet again, another L at the thrift store. The only shoe we found there was a pair of Vans, but they're really run down and they were kind of like kid sizes. So we're gonna kind of shift, maybe start going to like Plato's Closets, Buffalo Exchange type places, and see if we can get stuff off that. We got a good one, $5.99. These are pretty dope. We got a collab. Let's go. First pair from Rag, my size. Jordan 1 low. I won't say much more, show you much more, but good pair. $25 Jordans, not too bad. Trying to keep it going. It's been very hard to find stores now because I keep going to places that are duds. So we're trying to find places that actually have shoes. It's getting difficult, but we're gonna keep moving. All right, guys, I'm hopping in here real quick because they're doing a brand new giveaway of a pair of Jordan 2 Unions in the rattan colorway in a size 8.5 right here. Very, very simple giveaway. All you have to do is you have to go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And number 2, go to my Instagram, go ahead and comment on the post on the screen of me holding these. And then number 3 is to go ahead and tag 2 friends in the comments on that picture, and we're picking a winner in three weeks time. Go ahead and enter that giveaway right now. All right, Nick's inside in the bathroom. We got a pair. This is like a random little thrift spot that we found. They had these gold foam posits that were like a youth size, but they had them at $100. I just didn't think it was worth spending $100 on those because there's no, the last sale on like an adult size is $65. So I was just like, that's just not worth it at all. And I asked them if they'd go down on it. They said $10, but that's it for this little thrift store here. Nice little spot, and I think we're halfway done. Goodwill, keep it moving. Plato's number 2, quick success. We're good to go. It's a long day, dude. This is long. Final shoe, we got some Air Maxes. That was a long day if you can't tell by the last store we were at, but we got some good stuff, and I think it'll be good, and I think it'd be good to donate these. I think it'd be really cool, some of these pairs. So let's go ahead and see what we got back at the warehouse. All right, guys, we're back from Goodwill. We got a lot of good pairs here, a lot of variety. Now, a big thing that I've noticed with these, a lot of them are in pretty bad shape. I think that a lot of them could be cleaned up, look a lot better, but when they take these in at these thrift stores, they kind of just put them out, so it makes sense. We're gonna go off of kind of the first pair that I got. Now, I'm gonna try to figure out like what exactly some of these shoes are, because I don't know exactly. Now, these ones, I believe, they're a size 14. They were $8.99, and I think these are Paul George PG4s. I have a pair of them, size 14, came out in 2019. Now, what's different about these is these are colored or like drawn on, and it says something number 3, God first, and then dog. So something was drawn on these. Somebody had these obviously for basketball, size 14. These are $9. I believe like you could obviously sell these and make more money. I think maybe not with that on it, but $9, not too bad. What was difficult is finding like sneakers. Like it's hard to find Jordans and stuff, but we did find some different Jordans. Now, next one is gonna be a Puma RSX, but this is a Formula 1 collab. So these are kind of dirty, but this is a size 12. These were $6.99. So check these out. The RSX, and on the back or on the side, you have AMG Petronas Motorsport, then a Mercedes logo on them. These were $6, size 12. I think that's pretty nuts. Oh, it's a UK 12, so it's size 13. I don't know what these go for. I can kind of look them up and see. Obviously, like, you're spending $6 for a shoe. You're not gonna have the most perfect shoe ever. I can't even find these shoes. I'm seeing some other, like, here's a pair, but it's a different color. They're on sale for $80, but they're sold out. Okay, I found them. From Snipes. They were on sale for $10. They're out of stock. But literally, if you look right there, it says $10 they're on sale. So somebody could have got a steal. They're at $6 here, but all good. Next, I think we went to Ragorama, and this is actually a good pair, but actually was a little bit expensive. These Ragoramas kind of sometimes sell fake shoes, sometimes sell shoes that are a little over expensive. They had $900 Louis Vuitton shoes there when we were in there, which is crazy for a thrift store. These were $100.50. I don't think that that's bad of a price for these. I actually like this colorway, these Jordan 1 lows. I think that's honestly kind of like market value on that. Oh, I found them. I think I found them. Yep, here we go. Size 11, lowest ask $170, last sell 155, so about 100 bucks used. That's probably what you would get these at a sneaker store for if they had them, and this doesn't have a box, so honestly probably overpaid a bit for these. All right, I'm gonna hop out of order and just go for the shoes that don't have boxes. Goodwill, we got a pair of Roshi runs. If anybody remembers these from back in the day, this was like the before wave with like Yeezy. It's kind of like a Yeezy before the Yeezy, or the Ultra Boost for the Ultra Boost, and this was the pair. These were $6, a Roshi run, like a Bumblebee type Roshi run, and I don't think any of these are gonna be for sale. Kicks Crew Polka Dot, if you wanna buy these right now, 155 bucks in a US 10. This is a size US 10. Wow, look at that right there, 155 bucks. So that's a pretty good deal. $6 we paid for those. How many people are going to buy that? I don't know. Last sale 120 on the StockX. Not bad. I don't think it's a shoe that's being sold that too often. Last sale on those was from 2019, 3 years ago. The next up, another Ragorama shoe, is going to be these Jordan 1 lows, and they had these in a bigger size as well in there. These were $75. This is one that I think is another one where it's probably worth 50 bucks realistically. They just price really high in Ragorama, and I think it's because they kind of can. They also buy a lot. I don't know, kind of weird. They have shoes in there that are used almost the price of some shoes new. Like they had a pair of Nike Blazers that were regular for 100 bucks, and they're 100 bucks at the store, and they weren't like a crazy colorway. That's Ragorama, so that's halfway through. Like I've said before, buying at thrift shops is like hit or miss. In order to find really good stuff at thrift stores, like I wouldn't even consider those like good finds. Let's say for example this that goes for 100 bucks, even though it's not like a crazy shoe. You have to be going to a lot of different stores consistently, even with like clothing, to find good stuff, so it's kind of tough. We went to some like Plato's Closet, so we'll go for that next. We have a pair of Jordan 3s here. These Jordan 3s are pretty used, but I think if cleaned up, these could be in really good condition, and these were $25. Not bad at all for 25 bucks. Plato's Closet's a little bit better when it comes to pricing than Ragorama, but still. So these, I believe, came out in like 2018, so somewhat newer of a release, and I don't know what these go for. I can't even find that colorway. I think these are probably going for like 50 to 80 bucks brand new. No box, obviously none of these had any boxes, so I guess they just don't take the boxes there, except at Ragorama they do. That's 6 pairs. Let's see, we went to a lot of Goodwills today, and Goodwill was one of the hardest ones, which is kind of, we figured would be the scenario. But we have a pair of, right here, these were $25 actually. Why were these so expensive from Goodwill?
That's expensive for Goodwill.
Why were these so expensive? Because those were $6. Maybe because I think they just put them out. I think they had just put them out, and they're really used. These, I believe, I think Nick and I decided these were a pair of Tailwinds. Not a bad color. If they weren't as worn, I think you could clean the laces up, kind of maybe like clean that and like stiffen it up so there's not as much creasing. Clean that up, it would be a little bit better of a shoe and worth 25 bucks. But they put these out just today, so I believe that is why they were so expensive. Okay, this was a random thrift store on the side of the road. Nick and I were debating because they had a pair of these gold foam posit that were youth, but not worth 100 bucks. These right here ended up being, they're kind of like rubbing off material all over the bag. So this is an older Jordan 3. They're beat. They're destroyed. The back is cracked. This is the only thing they had, and we could not find stuff at certain stores. So we're like, we gotta do it. And another pair of 3s, size 13. These are gonna be donated to a homeless shelter here in Atlanta, just so we can give back. So I'm not just buying these and wasting them trying to sell them or anything. So hopefully some of these shoes will go to use for some people that really need them. I know these are a little bit more worn, but I think that somebody still could get use out of them rather than them just going in the trash or whatever, not just sitting on the shelf. So hopefully that works out. With that, we have 2 more pairs. This is probably one of my favorites besides that one. This right here is from Plato's Closet, and it's a pair of Nike Air Max 97s. These were 50 bucks. Little expensive again, because these retail are like 160, and then no box and used, but pretty good colorway, black and white, pretty clean, and they're in pretty good shape. So 50 bucks there. 10 shoes, 10 thrift stores. Harder than we thought. It took us all day to do it. The last pair was 65 bucks, a pair of Air Max 90s. These are a pair that I actually have somewhere in one of my, somewhere where I have all my shoes. I have a pair of these. We got them at the mall originally. They're $90 retail. These ones are used, and I'm at $65. Pretty used. Could be cleaned up to look better, but I thought this was a good pair because I already had this one. It was a Ragorama pair for 65. If you found these at Goodwill, probably would have been like 20 bucks. Where we went today and the stores that we visited, this is a solid selection. One common denominator for all of these, besides one we overpaid for, they're really dirty and beat up. And I think if you were to clean these up and take them and sell them online, you could make money on them. That's kind of like a hustle side of things. Like any of these, if you clean all these up, wash them, run them through a cycle, really got like the toe uncreased and all that, you could actually flip these for profit. That's not our intention here, but it is possible if that's something you guys would want to do. Let's cut really quick to go ahead and dropping these off at Homeless Shelter. there shows you 10 out of 10 times what you get something at like a thrift store. If you cannot afford to go ahead and buy some of the new sneakers with $6, you can still get a shoe like this. They're a little bit wild, more on the wild side. It's not something that I'd personally like immediately go for. If I was to go for some other shoes like these for 25 bucks, get these, clean these up for $25, I think that's a pretty solid deal. So what I will say is, of all the stores we went to, where can you find stuff that you actually could wear? My opinion would be Plato's Closet probably had one of the best selections that wasn't overpriced. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the thrift series, let us know in the comments down below if you want to see more of this. I don't know where we can go from there, but if you want to see that, let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This is Harrison and Nick signing out.